Assalamu alaikum everyone. Everyone know about the Brunei Darussalam Government Scholarship. I already uploaded a video on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook and TikTok account that, and then most of and lot of people ask me that our application portal for universities are not open, and you are telling a wrong information because everyone have a mind and they have to look out on a website from every corner that if anything is important to read it about. Okay, so this video I just made for those people that if you already completed your first application on Government of Brunei Darussalam Scholarship, so in this video I will guide you about that how you can submit your application in a universities. So watch a first video if you wanna see the first video here. The Brunei Darussalam Government Scholarship I already uploaded for before 2 weeks, and now I will guide you about that how you can submit your application in a university. So in my last video, I already mentioned that I choose two universities like a UBD and UTB. One is for bachelor and one is for Master of Health Science. So when you open your previous portal on Darussalam Brunei Government Scholarship, they will show you that this one applicants are also required to complete the relevant institution online application form. So it means that you also have to submit your application on university portal, and the criteria is same. All of the things are same. You don't need to pay any kind of application fee. They didn't require IELTS. If you have a IELTS, it's a plus point. If you don't have it, you can skip it and put it no there. Okay, so first I will guide about a about a master one UBD, and then I will guide about the second one about a bachelor scholarships. So in my previous video, I basically end my video at this page that you have to put application code. If your application code doesn't work, I told that you have to make a new account. If you look it at this side for graduate programs, so graduate programs will open at 9th January. It means that they already open on a Friday. So application for September 2026 are now open until 28th January. So almost you have 1.5 months to apply. And for this university UBD university, the undergraduate program will open on 22 seconds, and for diploma program open at 4 is a previous year. So let's move toward application. Just click on graduate degree application, and then you have to choose your program here. For example, if you're gonna apply for a PhD and if you're gonna apply for a master, because I choose a master degree program, so I will show you about a master and PhD both, because the application submission criteria or a way is same for master and a PhD. And you can also choose a for second one here, PhD and a master. If you have a previous apply to you study at UBD, please indicate the most recent year. You want to apply for a part-time, no, you have to select it, no. And a personal detail, same as you have to fill up your personal detail, like your put up your information like title, your name, your nationality. If you have a Brunei identification card, then you can see it is put it, otherwise you have to click on foreigner. And here you have to upload your recent photo, your race, your gender, your religion, your date of birth, your passport number, your place of issue or country of issue. This part is totally belong your personal information. And next part is a contact information. In the first part, you have to mention about a permanent address. And if your permanent address and your residence address is same, you can set is as set emailing address same as permanent address, because university will send you some documents in future that you have to, if you are accepted in this program. And then you have to write about your emergency contact. These address mostly for, you can write up your about your brother, your sister, your mother and your father, anyone, and your friend, and next of kin. You have to add information about your relationship, like and application detail and research and publication. Please list completed research and publication if any. If you don't have it, you can skip it, but if you have it, then it will be give you a plus chance to accept in this scholarship. Please list, you have to click on add, and then you have to write the information about the title of publication and publication detail, and also you have to mention like 2024 or 2025. And then if you have more than one publication research article, you can just click on add and it will open. Proposed field of study, this section is required for candidate applying for master and research and PhD, master by research and PhD. So this section, because this part is basically for master. A second one I will guide you about a bachelor's too. A title of proposal, you have to write a research proposal title and upload a research proposal, and your research proposal, it should be relevant to your background and also your future study, otherwise it will be denied or neglected. You can also submit two research proposal. The best way to prepare research proposal, you can use a chat gpt, but after preparing the chat gpt, you can also edit it like it should look like a humanized. If you have any employment, you can click it yes, or you can provide other information. If you don't have any kind of employment detail, just click it no. And work experience, if any, but if any is mean that you can skip this part, but if you have it, you just put it there. If you have a part-time research work experience in any field, you can just submit. If you are a teacher, if you are a mechanical worker like that in any health industry, you can just click it and fill it out. Funding detail, are you applying for scholarship? You have to click on yes. Name of scholarship scheme, here you have to mention this scholarship like Ministry of Foreign Affairs, like a Brunei Darussalam scholarship for foreign student, Brunei Darussalam BDGS, or simply you can mention about like a BDGS. Have you been awarded with any scholarship in the past? Click in no. If yes, name of the scholarship, you can write the scholarship name. For master students, they have to write the scholarship name here. And UBD, this scholarship is basically specific for a university scholarship. And university scholarship is almost relevant to a government university scholarship. Are you applying for a UBD scholarship? Click it yes. Where, how did you hear about a UBD? You can like others, and you can also mention my YouTube name if you want that, like YouTube. Have you been awarded with a scholarship or other scholarship in the past? You can click yes or no, depends on you. So this one here, BDGS, Brunei Darussalam Government Scholarship, and this one is University of Brunei Darussalam. Both are different things. This part is for PhD and this part is for master. And then you have to write about candidate are required to submit original essay and not more than 100 words describing why you are applying for a UBD, like a motivational letter or SOP. School institution attended from a tertiary onward, you have to write about your information about your school, about your intermediate school, and about your tertiary education, mostly uh, relevant to a university education. You have to submit about BS or your bachelor or your BA education here, this part. And next one is English proficiency qualification required. If you have it, just click it yes. If you don't have it, you can put it no. For example, if you put it yes, then see that how many you can provide them, like a or if your English is a O level, IELTS, TOEFL, IG, CSE, and UBD, EPT, if any, you can put it there. If your English language course isn't there, for example, you have a Duolingo, you have a PTE, you have other one, you can click it here and write your score, and you can upload your document in the document section. Otherwise, if you don't have any, just click on MOI, or you can click it no. Okay, so next part is a reference. Reference is a main point in a scholarship. If your reference is not good, if your reference is not on a point, on a time, then it will be a big issue for your application. So remember that one. Your recommendation letter and reference letter both are same things. So you have to write up your name of your professor, your institute, your address, phone number, and say same as for second. Medical specialty, if you are disabled student, you have any kind of disability, you can click it yes, otherwise no. And then you have to upload all of the documents here. Your document should be PDF format and the size not more than 10 MB. You have to write the name of the document. Example, if you are uploading a bachelor degree, write that BS degree, second one BS transcript, MOI, like this CV. The copy is clear and legible. Just click on add, and here you have to write the name of file title, and here you have to choose that other things here, and then upload that one and declare it, and you can click on submit your application and just write a secret word captcha, and your application is submitted. I think now for master and PhD this thing is clear, that now after submitting your application, I guide you one thing, that because BDGS scholarship have less dates, that you have to submit your government application first, and then when your university will open their portal for application, you have to submit second application. In both applications you don't need any kind of IELTS, you don't need any kind of application fee. So you can look at here, the first part is completed for master and PhD. Once again I want to show you this part. It will open here, then you have to click on graduate degree. Those students who choose UBD, their undergraduate, for undergraduate degree, the admission will open at 22nd January, and those who want to apply for a short courses, they have to wait until 22nd January 2026. Okay, let's move toward second part, that about a bachelor degree UTB. You can look at here, I choose a bachelor program, just click on it, and you can look at here, open for BDGS. If you understand the thing, BDGS mean basically Brunei Darussalam Government Scholarships. For undergraduate, for a postgraduate, and for micro credential, they are already closed. If you are going to apply for a master and a PhD in this university, I just choose a UTB. You can apply it here. Otherwise, because I choose a program relevant to a bachelor, so I will choose this one. Just click on apply now, and then you have to make an account here. If you don't have account, you can just click on create account, and then file up your email and password. Because I already created an account, so criteria, requirement, eligibilities, all are same here. So in a bachelor program, you have to fill up almost all of the steps, like a personal detail, academic achievements, sporting documents, employment information, program choice, and confidential report and from checklist. The first one is your personal detail. You have to fill up all of the information first, because you are a foreigner, so you have to provide them a passport number and mobile number and home address and all of the thing, and put up your photos here. The next part is your academic achievement, title of examination, title of examination. For international baccalaureate, either or A level or O level, then if you don't have A level or O level, you have to choose international baccalaureate, and what kind of subject you studied, your grade, and your graduation date. And the next one is your for higher national diploma, advanced diploma level 5, or if you are going to apply for any kind of master degree, then you have to choose from here, or you, if you have any kind of diploma, you can also choose from here, subject and other information. And next, about a higher national diploma, you have to write about information, title of programs, and a language proficiency. You can skip it, you can click on save, and it doesn't require you that put up your information here. Okay, the next part is your document to be upload almost academic certificate. So these are the supporting document. They mention that what kind of documents you have to mention to have to upload it here, like your certificate, your transcript, your identification card, your passport. If you don't have your passport, still you can provide them identification. You have to upload all of them step by step, and in a PDF format, in a JPG format, and JPEG format. Next one is employment. If you have any kind of employment history, you can upload all of the information here. And then the most important part is the program choice for a bachelor student, so they can choose a full time, and second also for a full time, what kind of subjects you want to study, like a business information, technology, accounting, applied economics, and finance and risk. And second one, you can choose other one. Because I choose a University of Technology Brunei, in this scholarship they mentioned that about 5 universities. So you can first look at that, what kind of subject you want to study, in which university, in that university have your program, and then choose that program in your previous application. In my last video I just mentioned all of the things that there. After choosing the program, you have move toward the confidential report. You have a reference name, your designation, your telephone number, and your email address. Confidential report is basically a report who your school, your college will submit any a kind of character certificate toward a university. You can write the name of your teacher, your professor, your lecturer, your principal, and the name and telephone number and email address. They will send an email to your principal, and your principal will send back uh, character certificate toward a university. And next one is a checklist that you have to look at, that your all of the information are put in here, and then click on declaration, and then you can submit your application. Almost you can see that all of the information are filled up, because I didn't upload all of the documents. So in your case, you have to submit all of the information and then submit, and then your both application will be submitted, because you already applied in a Brunei Darussalam Government Scholarship, and now you submitted your application in University of Technology Brunei. So both things are correlated, and they will connect it to you after the deadline. If you are successful, they will submit you any kind of congratulation letters. Otherwise, they will give you a rejection email. Once again, I want to show you about that. You have to come up here, and they will show you those university which you have to choose, because they mention a five university. So in this video, I basically cover UBD and UTB. If you want to apply in other university, you can choose UNISSA and Cup USB and Politeknik Brunei, these universities. And then you can click on there, and then go to a portal, make a new a portal login, and then submit your application. So share this video those students who already apply for a government scholarship, and now they have to submit their application in a university portal, so they will get this opportunity. So remember me in your prayers. Until the next time, I will meet you again. Allah Hafiz.